recent times, there have been a lot of problems about the Ghanaian landlord refusing to give their apartment to Nigerian tenants. And there is also a saying that there is no smoke without fire. That brought me back here. I will show you a few clips with you guys to listen and know the reason why most Ghanaians, landlord or landladies, do not want to rent their apartments to Nigerians. Let's take a look at the video. Then after watching the video, we'll come back and react on the videos.
My dad is a Nigerian and my mom is a Ghanaian. My dad is Yoruba, my mom is Ewe.
My father is Yoruba.
Oh, the Nigerians, most of them, some of them are very good. Some of them are very good, but some of them too, they are thieves.
Now, Ghanaian landlords, come closer. Take your time. Nigerian tenants are not your children.
Oh, most of the time, some of them say they are coming in for holidays. Others too, some of them, they are, you know, those browsing and other stuff. Some of them post as businessmen, so you never know. Nigerians, they are full of surprises.
They are not your words and they are not your subordinates. They are coming to rent your apartment. They are coming to pay you. So therefore, they are helping your life.
I've been facing a lot of these problems because when it occurs, they call us.
So if a Nigerian comes to rent your house, treat them like mature people. Don't tell a Nigerian that I don't want to be hearing sound from your house, be sounding boom, boom, boom. Landlord can go and start banging on the Nigerian tenants door. Stop that, you are making noise.
Cleaning of their house, okay? They don't. They say they are dirty.
Ghanaian landlords will tell Nigerian tenants not to go and throw water in front of the compound. When you don't have gutter, when Ghanaian tenants are throwing water in that same place, if a Nigerian does it, it's a crime.
Chinedu will come, Okechukwu, Sunday, Obi. Like, everybody, by the time you realize, half of them are in the room.
One person can't rent house. Before you know, there are about 15 in the house, and I'm not exaggerating.
For me personally, I wouldn't like a Nigerian, they should forgive me to stay in my apartment.
Nigerians, waiting be una problem. Come see one guy for my street fighting since morning. Say wetin happen? The landlord no wan give a house again. Oga, if na you go gree give person house. Wey be say they go give only you house. Under 1 week, you don't bring like 20 people inside the compound. Una go dey make noise. When you know say Ghana people no like noise. Ghana landlord, they know they like noise. If now you go happy. Moving forward to the girls, you be girl when we say you don't collect house. You don't use person house as a hotel. You use that house as a show quarter. When we say now every day you dey exchange men for that house. If you be that landlord, you go happy. Nobody tell you say may you know they do waiting you won't do. But if you go outside, go do what you want to do, come back the house, come back for your house, come enjoy peace. Not be say you go today you go change coffee, tomorrow you go change another man. Different man, they change men like say you they wear clothes. Is it good? If you be that landlord, if you build your own house, person come collect your house, they do that kind of thing, you go happy. And they ask you go happy. Tomorrow now you go come say Ghana people no good oh. Ghana people they like to talk to person anyhow when they use their own money come rent house. This thing where now they do you good. See Nigerians, more na come carry una brother come out for our street before.
So that draws me back to a lot of Nigerians coming here to Ghana, getting an apartment, living here. And I've been making videos about this before. This is not the first time I'm making videos about Ghanaian landlords with the Nigerian tenants. And when I watched this video, I picked some points out of this. You know, in Nigeria, there is a way Nigerians live, there's a way they live, and they can't stop living that way, you know, as Nigerians. And when they leave their country, when they leave Nigeria and go to countries like Ghana, they'll still take that same culture with them to Ghana. What am I trying to say here is that you rent an apartment with the Ghanaian landlords. This is Ghana. Ghana have their own rules. The landlords have their rules whenever you come to rent an apartment with them. They have what they want and what they don't want. And most times they tell those people, this is what I don't want in my house. If you cannot abide by this rule, please and please, I wouldn't rent my apartment to you. If you can abide by these rules, you you can rent the apartment. And most Nigerians, when they want to rent this apartment because they are eager to rent this apartment, they agree to those rules, forgetting that they are in Ghana and Ghanaian landlords takes the rules very serious. Just like in Nigeria right now, a landlord may give you their own rules, and most Nigerians they flaunt those rules because they are Nigerians and they can do anything with the landlord and get away with it. But this is a foreign country. You don't do things the way you want to do. This is a foreign country. The landlords take their things serious. They hold onto their words and the words you say to them whenever you're coming to rent an apartment here. I've seen cases of most Ghanaian landlords telling Nigerians that are coming to rent their apartment, are you staying alone or do you have a family? That is the questions they will ask these people. And most of them, they will say, oh no, I don't have a family, I'm going to stay alone in this house. And eventually, the landlord is in that apartment and seeing you coming in with someone, the next day another person, the next day another person. Now you're like 10 or 4 people or 5 people in that apartment. And you know, most Ghanaians landlords do not like crowd. Just like in Nigeria right here, you may rent an apartment and you tell your landlord that, oh, I am the only one staying here. Before you know it, you've brought in a lot of people. When you bring in a lot of people, the landlord cannot say anything because most landlords, their mindset in Nigeria is that you are paying for the house rent. The house rent doesn't mean you should not abide by the rules and regulations. That is what the Ghanaian people are saying. That is what the Ghanaian landlords are agitating for. Not that they don't want you to stay in the apartment, but obey the rules. We don't want much people. And you know, one thing about the people of Ghana is that they are so security conscious. They love when their apartments or their houses are kept clean. There are some tenants in Ghana, they don't sweep. The same thing they do in Nigeria, they brought that same culture down here to Ghana, believing, thinking they are in Nigeria, not knowing they're in Ghana. If you go to some apartments in Nigeria right now, you see a very well-furnished apartment, environments very sparkling clean. When you came in there, the places were so well kept. But as Nigerians, they are, some Nigerians, I'm not generalizing, not all Nigerians are dirty. Not all Nigerians can stay in an apartment without sweeping. But I've experienced that most of the Nigerians who stay in your apartment, they wouldn't sweep, they wouldn't do anything, they will litter the places, break the ties, keep the environment unclean. And when they are packing out, you've left a lot of debt for the landlord to take care of, which is not right. They are humans. They built these houses with their hard-earned money, and they expect you to keep the environment clean, keep their houses clean, keep it well organized when you're leaving the environment. I've seen some tenants in Ghana, when they want to leave their apartment they rented, they will litter that apartment. They will keep everything untidy. They will spoil some things in that apartment and they will leave the landlord to a lot of debt, to a lot of things to repair in that apartment. And that is the reason why you see most Ghanaians do not want to rent their apartment to Nigerians. They are renting the apartment to other nationalities. You see them, Benin people, they are there, Togo people are there, Senegalese, Ugandan, Kenyans. They are living there, and when they want to leave the apartment, they leave the apartment without having to destroy anything. There are some African countries that have even imbibed that, taking this culture that, oh, when you are coming into the apartment, they have a draft, they have like a written rules that when you are leaving this apartment, you are going to paint the house, or you drop the money. You drop some money down, you pay some money down, so that when you're leaving the apartment, if anything is spoiled in that apartment, that money you kept down would be used to renovate those places. And it is done also in Nigeria. But most wicked Nigerians, even though with the caution fee that they are dropped, it is called caution fee in Nigeria. Caution fee. When you're leaving, that caution fee covers everything you've spent in the house. And most times, the caution fees come at the range of 30,000 naira, 20,000 naira, 25,000 naira. As at now, what can 25,000 naira buy for the things you've spoiled? And most wicked Nigerians, when they're living in this apartment, they will spoil the sink, they'll spoil the tap, they'll spoil the cabinet, a lot of things. So what would 25,000 naira for caution fee do for the apartment? That is what Ghanaians are telling Nigerians. That is the reason why they don't want to rent an apartment to them. And the video I saw here of a guy saying, oh, some Ghanaian landlords will come and knock at your door because you are playing music. I know my Nigerian people, they are generally loud. Nigerians are loud people. I know, and if they are single people, when they're in the apartments, when they are playing the Nigerian song, they want to increase the volume so that people will know that, oh, Nigerians are in this apartment, which is not right. If you're living in an environment, take closer look of the environment, watch the places you're living in, look at the environment, look at people living with you, and see how they do things in that place. And don't just come into a country and start creating problems for the people. And that is the reason why most of those people have stopped a lot of Ghanaian landlords from giving apartments to Nigerians. There's a saying that goes that, oh, when you travel to a foreign land, you will need a place to sleep in. But right now, when people travel and come down to Ghana, it's either they're getting an hotel to live in, because no landlord would want to give the apartment to Nigerians. Once they hear the name Nigeria, they don't want to give you the apartment. They're having this fear, this phobia for Nigerians, that once they see Nigerians in the apartments, they're going to destroy their properties. And this is not right. This is not a good sign for Nigerians. I don't know when we'll keep on talking about this. Nigerians, why is it that in every country you go to, not just Ghana, but people want to avoid Nigerians? Why is it like that? Is it meant to be like this? We're all Africans. We should treat ourselves equally and respect ourselves. No matter the country you are, live in that country peacefully, abide by the rules that governs the house. Don't outdo yourself. I don't know what you guys think about this video, because to me, I saw this video and I felt so emotional, so I decided to come and talk about this, because as a foreigner and you're living in Ghana and you cannot rent an apartment, to get an apartment is quite difficult. It's a lot, it is draining. That you are a good citizen in that country, you have not committed any crime, maybe you want to relocate because of the space, or you want to do anything or you want to change the environment, you cannot, because no landlord wants to rent the apartment to Nigerians anymore. Please guys, comment below, like this video, share. I'm feeling so emotional right now, but I don't want to show it here. But just give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, like and share. See you guys in my next video. Bye.